Hey there! Welcome back to Home Exterium. Today we're stepping into a magical winter backyard makeover that shows how evergreen plants and soft lighting can completely transform even the smallest outdoor space. Imagine crisp air, cozy pathways, and vibrant winter blooms glowing under gentle lights, all designed to make your backyard feel elegant, warm, and inviting. Whether you're looking for inspiration for your own garden or just love beautiful seasonal designs, you're in the right place. Stay tuned because we're going to explore every corner, every texture, and every detail that makes this winter retreat so enchanting. A cozy backyard glows under soft winter light, with evergreen hedges lining the perimeter, providing structure and depth. Neatly arranged flower beds display muted winter colors, while gentle illumination from hidden ground lights casts warm reflections on stone pathways. The scene feels serene, inviting, and elegantly composed for peaceful seasonal charm. Winter blossoms rise in orderly clusters, creating gentle waves of color among textured evergreen foliage. Subtle amber lighting highlights the smooth edges of wooden planter boxes and stone borders, while frost-kissed leaves shimmer. The backyard expands in a harmonious composition, revealing layers of beauty and meticulous design, evoking a welcoming seasonal atmosphere. Softly lit pathways wind through sculpted greenery, connecting neatly organized flower beds. Evergreens provide a sense of permanence, contrasting delicate winter blooms in muted shades. Light glints off polished stones, creating depth across the garden. From a broad angle, the space feels open yet intimate, offering an elegant winter retreat for the senses. A wide view captures structured evergreen silhouettes behind vibrant floral arrangements. The gentle glow of concealed lights enhances textures across stone paths and mulch, emphasizing depth and color. Carefully planned spacing allows each cluster to breathe, while frost-touched petals glimmer softly. The garden conveys refined harmony, offering warmth and inspiration in cold days. The backyard stretches with evergreens forming natural walls, framing patterned flower beds in soft seasonal tones. Wooden planters and stone steps create rhythm and variety in the layout, while warm illumination highlights the subtle textures of bark and petals. From this perspective, the space feels balanced, elegant, and visually inviting. Low-level lighting traces the curves of the garden paths, highlighting orderly arrangements of winter blooms. Evergreen clusters anchor the design, their dark foliage contrasting with lighter flowers. Frosted leaves reflect the warm glow, creating an enchanting winter tableau. The perspective allows the viewer to take in the full composition in one serene glance. The backyard reveals sculpted hedges alongside raised beds, with seasonal flowers forming rhythmic patterns of muted color. Light filters through branches, casting soft reflections on stone tiles and polished wooden surfaces. The wide view captures the spacious yet intimate arrangement, emphasizing balance, texture, and seasonal beauty across the thoughtfully curated winter garden. Evergreen forms rise like natural pillars behind neat floral clusters arranged in harmonious patterns. Hidden illumination traces the garden's contours, accentuating subtle color shifts and frost-laden textures. The composition feels tranquil yet alive, with a refined palette and soft lighting that invites a peaceful, elegant winter atmosphere throughout the backyard. A broad perspective reveals symmetry in design, with evergreen hedges guiding the eye toward layered flower beds. Subtle amber lighting enriches textures of stone, mulch, and petals, creating warmth amidst winter hues. The visual flow emphasizes order, depth, and charm, showcasing a small backyard transformed into a visually compelling seasonal sanctuary. The garden opens to a view where evergreens frame softly lit floral terraces. Winter blooms form gentle waves across the space, while light reflects on polished stone paths. The broad lens perspective captures depth and proportion, revealing a backyard carefully orchestrated to balance structure, color, and and seasonal ambience in serene winter elegance. Delicate winter flowers complement the dark evergreen backdrop, forming flowing lines across textured soil and stone. Warm ground lights illuminate pathways and planters, emphasizing subtle shadows and highlights. Viewed widely, the garden conveys order, calm, and beauty, showing how small backyard spaces can feel expansive and inviting through careful planting and lighting design. Stone pathways wind through vibrant winter flora, bordered by evergreen hedges that provide continuity and height. Softly glowing lamps illuminate petals and leaves, accentuating the seasonal textures. The camera perspective emphasizes the flow and depth of the layout, creating an elegant, peaceful backyard tableau suitable for cold days and reflective winter inspiration. Winter blooms form structured beds, leading toward sculpted evergreens and gently illuminated pathways. Light pools over smooth surfaces and textured mulch, enhancing visual richness. The wide-angle view captures the layered composition, showing how meticulous arrangement, subtle lighting, and seasonal plants create a cozy, aesthetically pleasing backyard retreat full of charm and serenity. Evergreen walls stand behind orderly floral clusters, their deep green enhancing muted winter tones. Low lighting casts soft glows on stone borders and raised planters, while frost highlights petals and leaves. The broad perspective emphasizes the backyard's structure, depth, and harmony, creating a warm, inviting scene ideal for seasonal outdoor enjoyment and design inspiration. The backyard is alive with subtle winter colors, where evergreens anchor the design behind patterned flower beds. Lighting flows across pathways, drawing attention to natural textures and frost-kissed surfaces. From a wide view, the space appears layered and spacious, showing careful planning and thoughtful design that transforms the garden into a refined seasonal escape. Raised beds and stone paths intersect gently beneath the shadow of evergreen shapes. Winter flowers form elegant patterns, enhanced by warm ambient light that glimmers across leaves and petals. The expansive viewpoint allows for a full appreciation of the garden's flow, balance, and harmony, offering inspiration for creating small yet impactful winter backyard makeovers. Amber light traces the edges of pathways and flower beds, highlighting textures of stone, wood, and foliage. Evergreen borders provide vertical structure, while winter blooms create rhythm and color contrast. The camera captures the spatial relationship of all elements, emphasizing clarity, depth, and elegance, turning the compact backyard into a visually rich seasonal sanctuary. A panoramic view reveals winter flowers arranged in cohesive bands alongside sculpted evergreens. Light pools illuminate pathways and planters, revealing subtle frost on petals and natural textures across surfaces. The composition balances structure with organic softness, showing how careful plant selection and lighting design can create an inviting, photogenic winter garden in a small backyard. Evergreen formations rise gracefully, anchoring floral beds in gentle patterns of seasonal color. Soft ground lighting reflects across stone tiles and smooth planters, highlighting textures and dimensionality. The wide perspective captures the backyard's expansive yet intimate feel, where winter plants, layered arrangements, and subtle illumination come together to create a serene, elegant outdoor retreat. Textured stone paths lead through harmonious winter plantings, bordered by evergreen silhouettes and softly illuminated flower beds. Frosted leaves catch ambient light, adding sparkle to the scene. From a broad perspective, the garden's layers, proportions, and balance are revealed, creating an immersive and inspiring winter setting where careful planning transforms a small backyard into a peaceful visual sanctuary. And that's our full tour of this charming winter backyard makeover. From evergreen borders to softly lit paths and vibrant seasonal flowers, you've seen how thoughtful design can turn even a small space into a cozy, elegant retreat. If you love these ideas and want more inspiration for your home, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Home Exterium, and drop a comment sharing your favorite element or any backyard ideas you'd like to try. We love hearing from you, and your support helps us keep creating beautiful design inspiration for everyone.